Good afternoon, welcome to the Lunchtime News. I'm Angelina Socci. An inquest has been told that ambulance crew meal breaks are not to be broken unless it's a major incident. The Derbyshire coroner is investigating how a woman came to die in a pub despite 999 calls having been made. There have been claims that a lone paramedic did not enter the pub to try and save Melissa Proctor-Blaine's life. Our reporter Simon Ward is outside Derby Coroner's Court. Simon, can you remind us of the background to the case?
Well, Christmas really has come early for this family. Rick Basra has been here at the Leicester Royal Infirmary for the past week and is now in the transplant unit. The procedure is expected to take place within 48 hours. What should we expect from this panto? We've been promised high-tech, funny moments. Just tell us.
Yes, that's exactly what you're going to expect. You expect high-tech, funny moments,
right,
but they're all integrated into one. So you won't get high-tech and funny moments. You get a high-tech, funny moment.
But it does admit that many lessons have been learnt from this project, and just round the corner from here another multi-million-pound development is underway. Phoenix Square is a digital media centre costing £21 million. This time though, the council says it will be delivered on time and, more importantly, within budget. At one time, flying on this machine was the highest altitude you could travel at, but all that's set to change. Soon you'll be able to go even further, but there's a catch. It'll cost £127,000. So, you may have a few quid stashed away. You may have won the lottery. You've bought yourself the dream car. But what about the dream house? These are just some of the 140 items on display. And as the final touches are added to this exhibition, there's already huge interest in these pieces. A former RAF airman says he's delighted that Second World War bomber crews are finally getting a memorial 67 years after the war's end. Tomorrow, a new memorial to Bomber Command will be unveiled by the Queen in London. 87-year-old Ted Cashart from Derbyshire says it's a long overdue recognition of the more than 55,000 young volunteers who died during the war. James Roberson reports. Well, I've come outside the reserve so that I don't disturb the wildlife, but what the centre say is happening is that some photographers are using their smartphones to play out birdsong like this. The idea being that it draws the birds closer so that they can then capture the perfect picture. Well, she's hoping to read Korean, obviously, and business management at Sheffield University. And as part of that course, she's hoping to spend a year in Korea. And obviously, she believes that because she's had this procedure, her skills will be better. And that will mean that her chances of getting into a good university in Korea will increase.
Do you have to do this every night?
Yeah.
And how do you find, without help?
Yeah, but I'll live on the edge. She's up on my horse. That's a unicorn. She loves it.
6 months ago, appearing on a West End stage was just a dream for Lauren Samuels. Now she's hoping that this is just the start of her theatrical journey. Angelina Socci, East Midlands Today, at the Piccadilly Theatre in London.